Hello, this is Daniel Peters. Welcome to Mastery of Metal. This is a lesson about how to maintain your fitness and avoid injury, as well as maximize strength while playing guitar, and particularly heavy metal, which is very demanding. When I first started playing guitar, I had very bad technique, and probably the first injury I got was like a stiff shoulder, and that was because I was down picking like this. You see the position here and using a lot of muscle, and my hand was clenched up. So I learned to evolve my picking technique. Now it's very different. And you always want to feel your body and feel if anything is actually hurting and telling you that you need to sort of think about it. So, first thing, good posture. Not tensing the shoulder. Letting it just be smooth and easy. You always want maximum impact with minimum effort. Okay, so next thing I'll show you, this is something I learned from Kiko Loureiro from Megadeth. This is to help you relax. Now I've just been playing this minor scale, but what Kiko teaches you to do to relax all your muscles so they don't tense up is actually just half pick the notes, so you're picking really lightly and it's sort of muted. So I'm basically not pressing down, I'm sort of half picking and getting that muted feeling, which is causing my fingers to relax and losing their tension by pressing and picking very lightly. So this is one exercise you can do. So you can just play a few scales, start slow, and pick lightly and press lightly. And this is teaching your hands to relax more. My hands became so tense that when I slept, they would actually curl up like that because all my muscles had been developing tension. Now, my wife, who is a fitness professional, told me that these are the intrinsic muscles which are responsible for your hands sort of going this way when you play guitar. But so anyway, that's the first thing when you actually have a guitar, is to just practice excellent technique, excellent posture, feel your body, and if you're getting injured, then you should always modify your playing and learn how to do it better. So the next step I'll show you will be actual exercises. Okay, so I'll put the guitar away now. So I've shown you one exercise from Kiko Loureiro to relax your fingers while playing a scale. Now for the actual stuff with the guitar, to perfect good technique, you can learn that in my other videos, you know, how to hold a pick and that sort of thing. But these will be exercises now. So the first one is probably one of the best ones, and this is a stretch. You do this before you play and after. So stretching your hand out, and you need to do this very carefully, actually feel your body and bend back. Now I can feel some tightness in my fingers, and I'm just gently sort of feeling it, and you want to go backwards until you sort of reach the natural range of motion and count to say 20. Now I'm not going to count all the way to 20 or then the video will be too long. But I do that, oh that's so relaxing, feels great on both sides. Now this has helped me a lot, as I said, because my hands were actually curling up from playing too much. So I'll do this routine before I play, and then you do it in reverse like that. And again, you know, 20 for each one. Do it on each hand. You can also change your position And that will help your body to sort of be doing it in a slightly different way. You know, if there's some muscles that you're missing. Okay, you get the idea for that. Okay, so next I'll stretch all my arm muscles, and the first one I do is to just basically pull this hand forwards, and my shoulder's tight stiff, but I bring that down, or sorry, towards my chest like that. And again, just feel your body and feel where it's sore, do it back the other way, and count to at least 10 slowly. Another one is like this. I reach my hand between my shoulder blades and sort of pull on my elbow very gently, counting to 10. I'm not going to count to 10 now because it'll just waste time, but you know how to count to 10. Same thing on the other side. And the final one, this one is a bit tricky, but if I actually turn around, then I put this hand here like this and reach down with my other one. Now don't start off, and very gently just sort of get your body into position and try it on this side. You don't need too much pressure. If you can't do it first go, just inch it a little bit and hold it, and gradually you'll get better at it. And you can see my right side is actually a little bit stiffer. So I'll just try that again. Just try and get a little bit more improvement on that right side. There we go. And once you get there, count to 10. Now, these are my stretches. The next thing I'll show you are exercises. So for the hand, I have this, which is actually to help you grip. Now, I'll start with it on 60. So, right up to 60. When I first got this, 60 was pretty hard. But you know, it depends. Maybe if you're a big guy, 60 is easy. And maybe if you're Pee Wee Herman, 60 is hard. So, just practicing my grip. Now I do this in a relaxed position. Do 10 of those. And then do the other side. And this is getting my hand and all my fingers to be really strong, and also to just keep them in a good sort of state so they're not getting weakened. Now I do that by my side. I'll also do it up in the air with my palm facing forward, reverse it back towards me. Now normally I'd do, I don't know, see if I've got this on 60, pretty hard to press it, but if you want a different sort of exercise, loosen it up a bit and do it faster. And you're now giving your hand a totally different experience. I'd probably do about 30 of these all up, and you work your way up. You don't need to start at the most difficult. Okay, so that's for the hand. So I've shown you stretches, and I've shown you this for your hand. Now, another thing which I do is dumbbells. Now, I'm not using a very heavy weight. Just want to point this out to you. My right there was getting really thick, and it's just, it's not what you'd call functional muscles. So there are some muscles which, if you exercise them the wrong way, are going to make you actually useless. So we're not aiming to get thick and bulky. This is simply to keep our muscles and our arms in the best shape for playing. So very good posture, chin tucked back, and we want to go breathe out, and 1, 2, 3, back down. Same thing on the other side. And 1, 2, 3, back down. Now I might do, say, 20 of those, and you know, all up 60. So 3 lots of 20. Then reverse them, and same thing, 1, 2, 3. I can feel my body where everything's tight, and I want to get really good posture. I'll sort of do it with both at the same time, and maybe say 10 of those. And I also do it like this, and back down, and I can feel, particularly in my right shoulder from all the down picking, where this is actually sort of helping me to keep my arms sort of functioning and in the best possible position so they don't get worn out. Now for those 3 groups of exercises, always feel your body, and as I said, we're not actually going for the heaviest weight. What we're trying to do is maintain our arms for guitar. If you do a really heavy weight, it's going to make you sort of quite thick, but not necessarily have your excellent hand speed that you want. And if I do weights, for example, and I feel my arms stiffen up, I might practice some sort of punching exercises and try and actually keep them loose rather than having them sort of locking up and getting really thick and bulky. So, final thing in my routine to keep fit while playing guitar is this band, which basically keep your sort of shoulders down, chin tucked, and breathe out. And you just want to hold it in place. And all these exercises, you build your way up. So relax that. And I vary the speed as well, so I might do some fast ones. And normally, which I'm not going to do because the video will take all day, say 10 to 15 of those, have a break, do another 10 to 15. You build your way up. This is keeping your arms really fit and helping you to avoid injury when playing guitar. Now, final thing, I heard that, say Slash for example, practiced for 8 hours a day, and you hear things like that. Don't practice for 8 hours a day. Make your practice intelligent. I practice for about 1 hour, maybe 3 to 4 times a week, and my practice is very targeted. So 5 minutes of scales, you know, practice the songs that I need, work on the riffs, and yeah. You feel your body when it's getting tired and have a break. You know, if you can break it up to 2 practice sessions, like 2 30 minutes, that's going to be better, like 1 in the morning and 1 at night, and less stress, for example. So, yeah, I hope that these are useful exercises. They are very targeted. My wife is a fitness professional, as I mentioned. She's got numerous qualifications. So yeah, this will really help if you do the stretching and the exercises to avoid injury and help to maximise your playing. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.